Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 24th, and today was a rather kind of cold day out, beautiful sun shining, not a lot of wind. The wind had finally died down. The wind blew all day yesterday and all night last night, but the winds dropped off luckily. Got up this morning, came out here to the shop to where I'm at right now, lit up the stove, got it going nice and hot, and then basically went back inside for a little bit. Had to go do some running. Went and did my running I need to get done. Came back out. The garage was nice and toasty warm. I love that feeling. I love walking into the door and it feels warm when you step in. I actually had it hot enough out here for a while today that I was down to just a t-shirt, no jacket, no nothing. It was getting kind of toasty. So I turned it down a little bit and kicked the fan on, the one behind me, to kind of blow the air around to kind of circulate it real good. And just, I love the heat. You can see the wood stove right over there. Just does an amazing job. I have a big fan behind it and one above it, kind of blow the heat across and around it, and just seems to really move a lot of air, produce a lot of heat in this garage. I love the whole concept. Unfortunately, the shop out here, the walls they insulated before I bought the place, but they never bothered insulating the ceiling. So it's kind of a stupid thing. I don't know why they put the money in the walls where all your heat rises. It makes no sense to me at all, but it's been, you know, insulated and they paneled it, but it's that real old crappy paneling. It's falling apart and all that good stuff. And part of me keeps telling me I should just rip it all out and start completely over and put up actual plywood or something that I can screw to and mount, but not doing that great. So the one thing I did do way over here in the corner, right back over there, is I got a shelf that was from a different project I had in a different spot. I moved it out here, put my solar panel, put my batteries and stuff, my charger and that kind of thing on there. Got that done. I've been going through and just forcing myself. I'm a bit of a hoarder slash pack rat when it comes to some of that stuff, that when I know there's an object that still has life left in it, whether it be, I don't know, bolts, something I know I'm going to use, some wire nuts, different random things that I know has a purpose down the road, I hate throwing it away. And there's a lot of that stuff that I just can't bring myself to store anymore, I guess, because of the fact that I've moved it 2 or 3 times, whether it be just trying to find a location for it or whatever and stuff. It's actually moved a couple different shops, and I still haven't used it. So I'm making myself, I've got 4 separate spots. I've got a burnable pile, it's just absolute junk. I've got a garbage pile, which is also junk. I've got a pile of stuff that I know is worth something, and somebody's going to want that I have, that I've got a big box full of stuff that I'm going to pass on to, probably start at my grandpa first, let him pick out of there anything he needs, and go from there to, I don't know who, probably, you know, my buddy, and then what he doesn't want, I'll see if my dad wants that stuff, and just keep working it through. And hopefully that pile will, one of 2 things, it'll, 1, keep getting smaller, and 2, I'm hoping it'll encourage other people, once they see stuff they need, they might have things that they're never going to use, they know they're never going to use, but they might want to pass it on, and then it goes to the next person, and so on and so forth. And if we can keep that going, I hope it'll keep everybody's shop cleaned out a little bit more. And this place is an absolute disaster in here, and I feel like I didn't make much headway because I spent so much time going through things. Like, I've got a pile of, like, I got a bucket of old tools that are probably in bad enough shape that need to just be sold for scrap weight, but I cannot bring myself to scrap tools, so that's going to go to a my pile of stuff to give away. I'm going to do some checking around. If there's anybody out there that, like, in the area that has like a young kid that's looking for some tools, or maybe a guy down his luck that just needs an open-end wrench or something, you know, that they can start piecing together a kit. I got a couple of toolbox around. I might throw together a few handfuls of things that are kind of rusty and dirty, but they're still good. I mean, an open-end wrench, a box-end wrench, who cares if you got some rust on it? Yeah, you need to wear gloves when you use it. I personally have decent enough wrenches that I don't need those tools, but I'm sure there's some guy out there who doesn't have a tool one that would love to have a little crappy toolbox with a bunch of old Chinese tools in it. So any tool that says USA on it, the old tools, I'm definitely setting aside. I'm going to sell those off. Somebody who needs them, or find somebody who is collecting old tools and give them to them, whatever. So other than that, went to the gym tonight, ended up hanging out there for, I don't know, probably 2.5 hours or so. It's taken me a lot longer at the gym lately because my ankle's jacked up still, so to get my cardio distance in and my cardio in that I want, it's taken me a lot longer just because of the fact that I can't go at the pace that I used to going to and I want to go at. So it's definitely taken a lot out of my day. It seems like I'm coming out of there with a lot more energy at the end of it. It just sucks. So I just hate the idea of it taking that darn long. So hoping my ankle will get better. I got a new brace for it that I'm hoping will help figure out if I can stay off a little bit more on it, but start, I don't know. It's getting better, but it's not good yet. So anyway, other than that, I did end up going, unfortunately, to a store today. I just had to go out and get a antifreeze tester. I realized I could not find mine. I have no idea where the hell it's at. So I had to get my antifreeze checked in my van and that, check my mom's car, all that kind of stuff, and I had to go buy one of those. So I ended up having to swing through the Walmart, which I hate to do here in town. I hate the new Walmart. It just is a shitty store, poor layout, all that stuff, and really crappy employees. So one of those things where none of the customers were happy with the layout. Everybody bitched, so they bitched the employees. The employees get jaded and they get pissed off about it because not everybody's bragging about how great it is. They're all bitching about how bad it is, which then makes them shittier employees, and then it just spirals in because they treat the customers like shit. So then the customers say the service is shitty, and it's a big old circle. So anyway, I did get it though. I got that's all I really needed. I got some de-icing windshield washer fluid. My mom seems to always want that. I've never noticed it making a difference, but it's only like $1.50 more per gallon, so I bought it for her, dumped it in her car, and we're good to go. So anyway, that's all I know for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.